Hello, Stan Lubeck back. Welcome to Coaching Pit Stop, where we tackle all things coaching. We believe that with coaching, everybody does better. Last week, we covered the first 5 of 10 principles for purposeful progress. Now we want to talk about the second 5. The first 5 are self-mastery, determine what matters, track time, leverage your willpower, prioritize priorities. Now the 6th principle to learn is to delegate. Dwight L. Moody said, I'd rather put 1,000 people to work than do the work of 1,000 people. I think there's a lot of wisdom in that. So ask for help from people who are better at tasks and assignments than you are. Know your strengths and weaknesses and have the humility to invite team members to assist. Nobody is omnicompetent. This week I played pickleball with a guy named Lave, and he told me that he has a business with 1,000 people and he's never met any of them. Most of them are in the Philippines. So he facilitates them finding online work and connecting them with employers. Pretty cool. David Ogilvy comments, if you ever find a man who is better than you, hire him. If necessary, pay him more than you pay yourself. Michael Hyatt approaches delegation based on what the person can handle. So you don't just dump on people. So as a leader, whenever you delegate a task, you need to make it clear at what level of authority you are conferring on others. Level 1 is just simply do as I say. This means to do exactly what I've asked you to do. Don't deviate from my instructions. I've already researched the options and determined what I want you to do. Level 2 is to research and report. This means to research the topic, gather information, and report what you discover. We will discuss it together, and then I will make the decision and tell you what I want you to do. Level 3 is research and recommend. This means to research the topic, outline the options, bring your best recommendation, give me the pros and cons of each option, then tell me what you think we should do. If I agree with your decision, I will authorize you to move forward. Level 4 is decide and inform. This means to make a decision, then tell me what you did. I trust you to do the research, make the best decision you can, and then keep me in the loop. I don't want to be surprised by someone else. Level number 5, act independently. This means to make whatever decision you think is best. No need to report back. I trust you completely. I know you will follow through. You have my full support. So there you have it, 5 levels of delegation. Multiply your impact by learning to delegate and lead 10 people to lead 10 people. The 7th principle is the skill of focus. I just watched Quarterbacks on Netflix. Kirk Cousins spends a great deal of time with biofeedback so that he can maintain focus and not be distracted. He's training his brain to stay focused on one thing at a time. It's pretty important for a quarterback in the NFL. A focused magnifying glass has the potential for starting a fire. That potential is only realized when it stays focused on the same target for an extended period of time. Any small movements from the target can sabotage a successful blaze. A study done at the University of London found that constant emailing and text messaging reduces mental capability by an average of 10 points on an IQ test. It was 5 points for women and 15 points for men. I wonder why that is. This effect is similar to missing a night's sleep. For men, it's around 3 times more than the effect of smoking cannabis. While this fact might make an interesting dinner party topic, it's really not that amusing that one of the most common productivity tools can make one as dumb as a stoner. Today, Mac computers have what's called focus mode. I suggest you use it. Whatever it takes, eliminate all distractions when working on your most important assignments. Put on your noise-canceling earphones and post the Do Not Disturb sign on your door or cubicle. I recommend checking out David Sparks' insights on contextual computing practices. We've talked about the ability to delegate, which leads to the skill of being able to focus on what matters most to you. The 8th principle of purposeful progress has to do with efficiency. Not just getting stuff done, but getting it done well and quickly. I call it, quote, beat the clock, unquote. Setting deadlines is powerful because work expands to fill the time allotted for its completion. Knowing that time is limited, those going on vacation make the decisions that must be made. Projects are delegated and efficiency is heightened because there's a hard deadline approaching. Give yourself a set time for working on a project at one sitting, but don't make it longer than 1 hour before taking a break. Set blocks of time to knock out assignments. Consider the Pomodoro technique of setting a timer for 15, 30, or 60 minutes. Focus on one task at a time. See how many you can accomplish before the timer sounds. Have you noticed that today's storage units are ever-expanding monuments of procrastination? People are storing stuff because they don't want to make a decision to get rid of it. And so people are making a lot of money just storing all this junk for people that isn't worth what they're paying to have it stored for. So play beat the clock for an hour and see how much you can declutter your office, your home, your storage unit on the journey to a simplified life. Okay, principle number 9 is about pacing. It involves breaks, taking breaks. There is science that backs up the benefit of taking breaks while working on a project. Psychology Today establishes taking a break has a direct impact on boosting your productivity. Stretch your legs, go outside for some fresh air. A short breather can help you refocus your energy, ultimately getting more done. Find your rhythm of focused work and short breaks for long-term success. Principle number 10 of purposeful progress is self-care. Greg McKeon reports, the best asset we have for making a contribution to the world is ourselves. If we underinvest in ourselves, and by that I mean our minds, our bodies, our spirits, we damage the very tool we need to make our highest contribution. One of the most common ways people, especially ambitious, successful people, damage this asset is through a lack of sleep. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention call insufficient sleep a public health problem that costs the U.S. up to $411 billion per year in lost productivity. So let go of what's not working. Seth Godin suggests quitting as a strategic move. The way you become the best in the world is by quitting the stuff where you can't be the best. That leaves you the resources to invest in getting through the dip. Greg McKeown's book, Essentialism, is all about the disciplined pursuit of less but better. Okay, these are the last 5 of my top 10 principles of purposeful progress. What am I missing? Be sure and comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to subscribe, ring the bell. In my next video, I'll describe how I coached 2 women to snow ski in 5 minutes and how they were all over the mountain for the rest of the day without my help. Everything I learned as a ski instructor is compressed into 5 minutes. So be sure and subscribe. Don't miss this next video. I think it'll be fun. God's best to you. Bye for now.